on YouTube? It's your boy Richard from Target, as you can see. And here is how I'm going to be recording with my Canon Rebel EOS T3. I'll just show you my settings and that's how I record. You guys can do it in like less than 5 minutes, so here you go. So for the settings, well, first of all, I have the EOS T3. It should work for like the T5 and the other T models, but I think the ones with the I at the end, it's like T6i, T3i. Those are a little bit different, so you may want to look up a different video for that. But if you have this model or anything similar, stay for the video. So I have an 18 to 55 millimeter lens right there, and right here says there's autofocus and there's a manual focus. I mean, it's up to you really. If you're shooting like a movie, go for manual focus so that you can focus on what you want. But if you're just doing autofocus and you're doing like a vlog, autofocus is perfect for that. So that's why I'm on autofocus. Stabilizer, you want to turn that on. And right here on this wheel, you want to set it to that last setting right there. That's for recording. That's pretty much it for when it's off. And now we're gonna turn it on. You're gonna have the viewfinder. I have the lens cap on. Alright, we got the lens cap off. So if you're on autofocus, it should show that rectangle right there. If you're on manual focus, it'll like go sideways. So autofocus right there for your vlogs and stuff, or just talking to the camera videos, not like a cinematic movie or anything. But yeah, so when you're on this screen right here, you're gonna want to, oh shit, was my finger blocking the camera? You're gonna want to click menu, go ahead, right here, the second bar, just click on, make sure it's on 1280, 720, 30 frames per second. That's pretty much the best you can get there. Most movies are in 25 frames, but everything else like TV shows or just overall the basic stuff, 30 frames is good. For exposure, I mostly am gonna film in my room, which isn't the brightest. This is like all my lights on right now, and so I put it up a little bit, just 2 notches. It's basically like the ISO here. I might mess around and turn that up to 1. We'll see. You guys can mess around with that. And yeah, you can pretty much leave that alone. I think that's everything for this menu. So just go back to this screen right here, and you're gonna want to click on this Q right there. You see that? The Q. It'll open up this menu, and you're gonna want to get your settings pretty much to exactly like I have here, assuming you're shooting the exact same way I am, like in your room. So autofocus, live, white balance, auto. You can switch it between like that, so you can see how it affects the lighting depending on where you're recording. You can also scroll with the wheel right here to change it. But yeah, auto is probably your best bet there. For this one, standard and neutral seem to be the best, but I'm sticking with standard. Same with this one. Low is kind of like if you're in a super bright setting, this will turn it down for you just to keep it looking balanced and all that. Standard is pretty good no matter where you are, but depending on how extreme the lighting is, you might want to change that. And then strong is, the opposite of low. If it's too dark, it'll turn it up for you. So standard's good. And I think at that point, you're pretty much ready to record. Here's a test video that I did just now with these exact settings. Hey yo, what it do, baby? But yeah, that was the test video. You guys can test it out for yourselves. I'll have some links in the description for SD cards, because you're going to need SD cards for, if you're gonna have a lot of videos. This is the one I have. I'll have a link to it. It's the right here, the SanDisk 16 gigabyte 80 megabits per second, or megabytes per second. That's pretty standard stuff, really. You can go even more hardcore than that, but it works fine. You're also gonna need some card readers. Here, let me show you mine. I actually got this one from Target. So this is a card reader by Mercury with a K. It comes standard with this cable, and it has like several options for, you know, cards to read. I believe it's USB 2.0, and the speed is pretty standard. It's not the fastest, not the slowest. Yeah, so this fits in right here. You plug it into whatever computer with the USB. The power light will turn on right here, indicating that it is, you know, powered and working. For SD cards, the one that I have, you facing it this way, it's the bottom right. Yeah, so that's pretty easy. It took me like less than 10 minutes, like maybe 5 minutes to upload 108 pictures that I took today on this Canon, actually. You can see the pictures on my Instagram. I think I'm private, but it's at richard.docx. Follow me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the tutorial, guys. It's a pretty short one, but I just wanted to start off Richard from Target. Yeah, you're probably gonna see a lot of Weeknd references in my videos, and Spider-Man maybe, because of my other gaming channel. I'm doing a Spider-Man walkthrough, which I actually have been slacking on for the last week. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys can make some cool ass vlogs with your Canon camera. If you have the same as me, I got this for my graduation gift. Thanks, Andrew, you're the GOAT. And yeah, peace out. Richard from Target.